Hello again, ladies and gents, boys and girls, cats, dogs, and all the mosquitoes of planet Earth. And welcome back to yet another wee video made by yours truly, AncientSwan. Because despite repeated attempts, that is still my name, and I'm not allowed to change it. So thank you, and without further ado, let's stop shooting the shit and just jump right in. Today we are in the ancient and lost city of LiangZhu, China. Picture it, 3300 BC, while most of Europe is still figuring out flint and how best to wipe your ass without getting stung. The people of LiangZhu were already so many miles ahead, it's almost embarrassing even thinking about it. The LiangZhu culture, which flourished between 3300 and 2300 BC, represents one of the most advanced and sophisticated Stone Age societies not in ancient China, but in the whole wide world. Situated primarily in the Yangtze River Delta region, especially in present-day Zhejiang province, the LiangZhu culture is renowned for its exceptional jade craftsmanship, innovative urban planning, and early hydraulic engineering. They were so advanced, they made other ancient civilizations look like they were still trying to figure out which end of the stick was the pointy one. Sure, the Egyptians of this time were building some astonishing stuff, as well as the cities of Mesopotamia and some other cultures north of the Black Sea and a couple spots in the Americas, but that's about it. There were only a handful of cultures at this time, with people capable of building something bordering on what we might call a wonder of the ancient world, and LiangZhu was absolutely one of them. Oh, and of course, Britain, because Stonehenge is the dog's bollocks and British people are legends, and that is a scientific known fact that has been proven in labs at least 3 times. Anyway, where was I? Ah yes, China. The archaeological site of LiangZhu was first discovered in 1936, but comprehensive excavations and studies only began later. These poor souls probably thought they were uncovering the ruins of some ancient superhero society. What they found was a treasure trove of jade artifacts, pottery and other goodies that would make even the most seasoned antiques roadshow expert weak in the knees. The site encompasses the ancient city of LiangZhu, which served as the political, economic and spiritual hub of the culture. Covering an area of about 34 square kilometers, the city's well-planned layout includes palatial complexes, residential areas and an intricate system of waterways and dams, highlighting the advanced engineering capabilities of its inhabitants. Now, in case anyone is wondering, 34 square kilometers is absolutely bloody massive, especially for ancient times. This would mean that at its height, LiangZhu was one of, if not the biggest city on Earth. LiangZhu city was designed with meticulous attention to detail. The city was protected by a formidable earthen wall and moat, demonstrating the LiangZhu people's understanding of defense and urban planning. Within the city, excavations have revealed large, well-constructed buildings, including ceremonial halls, elite residences, and workshops. Jade played a central role in LiangZhu society, symbolizing power, spirituality, and social status. The presence of jade artifacts in elite burials suggests a highly stratified society where jade objects were used in rituals and as grave goods. The elaborate tombs of LiangZhu elites often contain large quantities of jade, indicating the material's significance in their belief system. They couldn't get enough of it. They carved it into all sorts of shapes, from elegant discs to mysterious tubes that probably served some mystical purpose, or maybe they were just the ancient equivalent of really fancy paperweights. Who's to say, but one thing's for sure, if you wanted to impress someone in Neolithic China, you better have some serious jade game. The craftsmanship involved in creating these pieces is remarkable, with detailed carvings and polished surfaces. LiangZhu society wasn't just about shiny rocks, though. They had social stratification, a proto-state, and possibly even taxation. That's right, folks, the IRS of the Stone Age. Imagine the groans of LiangZhu taxpayers as they begrudgingly handed over their hard-earned jade to the local chieftain. And speaking of chieftains, the LiangZhu elite lived in palatial structures, complete with moats and earthen walls. I don't even have a moat today, and I'm more than 5,000 years more advanced, so I'm really quite jealous about this. I do have a fish pond, but to be honest, it's a load of hassle to keep clean, and its constant bubbling sound enters my dreams and has me almost pissing the bed at night. I digress, but you get the point. Down with fish ponds, give me a moat. One of the most impressive aspects of LiangZhu culture is its advanced hydraulic engineering. The LiangZhu people constructed a sophisticated network of dams, canals and reservoirs to manage water resources and protect their city from flooding. This hydraulic system, one of the earliest in the world, demonstrates their understanding of water management and engineering, and also probably explains why my house lacks a moat, not counting the planning permission, which I'm sure I will never get. I also lack any knowledge of water management, and I couldn't engineer my way out of a wet paper bag. Still not happy with the fish pond, though. The largest dam, known as the Shan Dam, stretches over 10 kilometers and was built using earth and wood. The dam system controlled water levels in the region, ensuring a stable water supply for agriculture and mitigating the impact of floods. This engineering feat shows how the LiangZhu people were able to manipulate their environment to support their urban and agricultural needs. This truly was a wonder of the ancient world. The LiangZhu culture experienced a sudden decline around 2300 BC, likely due to climate change and extensive flooding, so I guess their mastery over water wasn't as shit-hot as they thought. Or maybe they just got tired of being so ahead of everyone else. It's difficult being the coolest cat all of the time, you know? The city's abandonment marks the end of a remarkable civilization that had thrived for nearly 1,000 years. Despite its disappearance, the legacy of LiangZhu endures through its remarkable jade artifacts, architectural innovations and hydraulic engineering. So next time your pipes burst, your bathroom floods with shit, and you have to call the plumber because he's the only guy you know who knows what to do, just remember that you are officially 5,000 years less intelligent than the folks at LiangZhu, who would never have had to call a plumber. They'd have fixed it themselves, right up until the day that their whole world flooded, and suddenly everyone was too dead to fix anything. Still though, how confident are you that you could do any better? I'm not. I still struggle with wet socks. In 2019, the archaeological ruins of LiangZhu city were inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognizing their outstanding universal value and significance in understanding early human civilization. Today, LiangZhu remains a testament to the ingenuity and achievements of ancient China, giving us all that wee glimpse into the development of complex ancient societies. You know what else gives you a wee glimpse into ancient societies? This map. That's what. As per always, much of the footage you see in this video was taken from my own self-made map, which I can't stop making for whatever computer game I can get my hands on. This one, for the Game Cities Skylines 2, was made using a mixture of real-world satellite height maps and archaeological dig maps, such as this one. I smashed them together and get what your pretty eyes are seeing now. Is nice, isn't it? Feel free to download the link in the description below if you also want to play. The map is free, so go right ahead. Now, I am briefly interrupted by my wife to remind you that if you don't like and subscribe, then she will drag me up the nearest dam and kick me off the side so that I too can sleep with the fishes, instead of just sleeping while listening and trying not to piss the bed. Again, I'm honestly not sure which one is best, but I do enjoy living, so please do help. Click that subscribe button like my life depended on it, which it actually may do. There is also a Patreon which you can subscribe to if you feel the urge to make me happy and buy a coffee once a month. I bloody love a good coffee. Now then, time for this map's information. Wait no longer, young Padawan, for here it comes. Climate, 5 to 28 degrees Celsius. Buildable area, 62%. Outside connections, roads, rail, shipping, air, power, natural resources, wheat, 136 square kilometers. Forest, 120 kilotons, ore, 128 kilotons, oil, 96.5 kilotons, terrain, mostly flat, with some medium hills in the north and south. And that's it, folks. That's all for LiangZhu, and that's all for one of history's most ancient and wonderful cultures. That's it for the folks who figured out how not to flood the bathroom a good few thousand years before we were laying pipe and getting smashed. And that's it for this video. Thanks for coming, thanks for staying, and be damn sure to come back, else I'll hunt you down and demand a strongly written letter of apology. See you next time. Peace, love, and LiangZhu.
Goodbye!